I wanted to come to you today with a very simple exercise on how to enhance your telepathy. And has a few simple steps to it that you're going to, I think, fairly easily be able to do if you practice. Yeah. So essentially, we live in the physical reality, right, with our bodies, with our thoughts. And in order to be able to communicate with someone else, to send a message, and also to then later practice receiving messages, you need to step out of your physical universe and you need to move into the no space. Yeah. So step number one is to settle your thoughts, because your thoughts are also physical. So step number one is to take a few deep breaths, slowly breathe in and slowly breathe out. What that does is it automatically starts to slow down your nervous system, and you will be able to start moving inwards. Yeah. So step number one is to breathe slowly, and it only takes like a minute or so. And what you also want to do is you want to close your eyes, because when you close your eyes, because everything around us here is physical, it causes a lot of distractions, right? Like, for example, my dog is right behind the camera. There's all kinds of things going on here, right? Butterflies, bugs, the world, yeah? All the sensory impressions that we have. And so you breathe in and you close your eyes. So you keep on breathing in, breathing out slowly. The key is slowly, and you close your eyes. So you're basically shutting out the world. Step number two is to start putting your focus on your third eye, your portal. So you're breathing in, breathing out, you're closing your eyes, and you're focusing right here. You're putting your energy and your attention on your third eye, okay? And as you're doing that, you're focusing there, you imagine it to be a portal. So step number three is that you imagine that to be a portal of light. You just put your focus on your third eye. You just start seeing this portal of light, and you're still breathing, you're still closing your eyes, and you're focusing on that portal of light. Step number four is to step through that portal. So you're following that big light in no time, no space, moving into that big area where you're just completely surrounded by light. You're stepping into a place where you're now ready to receive and send messaging. You're no longer in your body, no longer in your thoughts. You're just there. And your mind might start to tell you as you're moving through these steps that, oh, you're just imagining all of this. But then remember that the thought is just, again, physicality. So you need to focus on your visualization. You need to focus on moving into that light. So you step through that light, you have all this light around you. Then step number five is that you start to imagine the person that you want to send a message to. And because everything is energy and vibration, the closer you know that person, let's say you know what they look like, you know what kind of clothes they usually wear, you know what they smell like, you know what they sometimes say, you kind of know their energy, right? You can, if you tune into someone that you really know closely, you're going to know what I'm saying right now, right? Like if you imagine your sister, your brother, your dad, you're going to feel their energy. You're going to know this is what they feel like, okay? So imagine that person in front of you now as you're in this beautiful white space of no time, no space, yeah? And you're bringing them closer to you, bringing them closer and closer, and you're looking at them, you're imagining them being very, very close to you now, okay? Then step number six is you start to send them the message. And it could be something very simple. It could be, I love you. It could be, can you please call me? Because maybe you want to speak to them about something. It could be, how can we create a better relationship together, right? Let's say maybe you're reaching out to a loved one. Maybe you want to send them a message that you are interested in changing whatever relationship you have together. And then you keep on sending that message. Keep on repeating that message to them. You're imagining them in front of you. They're very close to you. You're sensing their energy field. You're sensing your own energy field. And you just keep on sending that message. I love you. I love you. I love you, for example, right? And you keep on repeating it until you sense, that it's complete and it has been received. And then you slowly step out of there. You slowly move yourself back into your body through your portal, back in here. Remember, you're still visualizing, back into your body. Take a few deep breaths, and then you can open your eyes. And I would like you to test this on small things. Maybe you want to send a message to your best friend and see if she'll call you afterwards. Or send a message to your mom and see if, she picks it up. Start practicing with small things. And if it's not working, it's because you're not completely out of your thoughts, your physical body, into that no space, no time. Or you're not completely tuning into that person's energy. You're it's almost like if you're sending energy to someone, it has to be right. It's almost like calling somebody on the phone. If you have a few numbers that are off, you're not going to reach that person, right? So you need to really, really tune into their energy. And as you're practicing, you're going to get better and better and better at this. And I think also I'm going to then do a video about how you can receive things, how you can see things telepathically. So stay tuned. I hope you found this helpful, and there's more to come. Hit the subscribe button. My name is Marie. I forgot to say that. And I'm so excited that you're here. There's lots of new things coming down the pipe, so stay tuned. Namaste.